Patty here, and today I'm going to be talking about CaribSea Live Rock, and I'm going to be unboxing 4 different boxes of the rocks and going over some aquascaping. Hello, how's it going? I got here the CaribSea arches, and I not only got arches, I also got the Reef tree with arches, Reef tree kit with arches, and I got the shapes, and I also got a Reef tree extension. I think I got enough rock for this build. I am really surprised of how well everything is packed. Like, I was worried more because it was, these many boxes, and I was like, are they going to be okay shipping? But my goodness, like, this is like really well packaged. Like, look at that. I'm really pleased because I was worried, like, are they gonna break? How is it gonna go? This is like first time I get these rocks that are this big, that I get them delivered. And about having to, have to put them together with a glue or something. But no, I mean, this is like really well packaged. So here is a quick video of me unboxing all of the boxes and all of the rock, and again, really happy with how everything looked. I do want to suggest that while you are unboxing the rock, definitely have enough space to put all your rock down. Put it down carefully. As you can see, the rock have little knobs and details that you want to preserve, and if you drop it, those can break. Also, while unboxing it, definitely grab the rock carefully and bite the middle, right down by those little knobs, because you can break them. So be careful, but the rock is pretty solid, pretty good, and love that it's purple. Also, another thing that you can do is you can keep the box that your rock came in and use that box to make a cutout of your tank, like the dimensions of your tank, and use it to start making your rockscape outside of your tank, to avoid trying to do that rockscape inside of the tank and then a rock dropping on your tank and cracking your tank. So that's something that you can do. You can use that box that your rock came in and use it to rockscape. So you not only use the rock, but you also use the box that your rock came in. So overall, it was a really pleasant experience. Everything arrived great. There was only one breakage, and it was on the Reef 3 extension kit. And you can see it right there. That little tiny rock was the one that broke. And here's a picture of all the rock on all 4 boxes and an extra rod that is not pictured. So here is the Reef 3 kit with arches. It comes with the rod, the base rock, a little like donut shaped rock with a hole in the middle, and 3 arches, and each arch comes with 3 holes, one on the center and one on each side. So let's put the rod right here through this hole in the middle, make sure it's all the way on, and let's do the donut first. And then let's grab this one and put it right through the middle. There we go. Maybe like so, right here. And then let's look back, check. All right. Now let's do this one, and let's put maybe 2 on the side. Right there, maybe to the back. Let's move this forward. And there, oh, I like it. It looks like pretty gravity defying right there. Look at that, guys. And it's pretty secure there. And let's do the last one. Let's put it to the opposite side, or maybe like angled. So I'm putting it right on the first hole, and there you go, guys. Look at that. That is pretty cool. It almost looks like a moon. So yeah, I mean, we can get a aquascape that easy. That is pretty sweet. So yeah, and then I will just put it right here on the middle. Let's say this is my tank, and there you go, guys. And then what you can do is just go and just cut this part off of the rod, and there you go. You have a sweet aquascape. And also you can get maybe some rubble rock and just if you want to hide the rod. But yeah, that was like what, 30-second aquascape. And I like it because as you can see, it's pretty gravity defying, looks pretty cool. So yeah, really liking it. Then you also have the Reef 3 extension kit, which comes with 2 arches and another rod. And you can just keep putting on, and you can use the other rod to make another structure. You can just go and let's keep building this one. Let's put it right here to create one on the back. So there we go. Let's bring it up here a little bit more. Make sure it's going to fit on our tank. And okay, that looks pretty cool. And then maybe this one just to kind of center everything right on the middle. It can be like that, or we can move it around. Maybe put it like this and create a little cave or like a nice enclosure right there. Look at that. That looks pretty sweet. And again, pretty, I like it. It looks pretty sweet. You can barely see the rod. Gravity defying. It's a pretty sweet look. And there you go. Oh, actually, guys, look at that. It looks like a P. Like P for Patty, for my name. So yeah, this is pretty sweet. So this is the Reef 3 kit with the Reef 3 kit extension. So yeah, you can create pretty cool aquascapes in like less than 2 minutes, guys. And then just, I do suggest to remember the way you're putting it, so you can go and dismantle it and put it back on your tank. But yeah, looks pretty sweet. There it is. And you can barely see the rod. So yeah, guys, pretty sweet. Pretty, I like that it has a little like hole here to the fish can swim through, enough for, you know, putting corals. So yeah, or again, you can just leave it like this too and have a sweet rockscape just with the Reef 3 kit. Again, you can cut this, you can cut the rod right here, and you have it ready to go. And here it is, the shapes. And as you can see, we have a donut like rock, and it comes with this also cave with no holes and 2 arches. And the arches also, as you see, comes with holes, 3 holes and 3 holes right here. So I really like that these 2 arches come with the holes, and even this one that comes with an opening, because if you do purchase or have a Reef 3 kit that comes with a rod and you prefer using these arches on it, that works too. So I really like it that you can just mix and match and it will still work. So let's try to make a escape with it. So here is the arch. I will say I'll put this one right here. There we go. And then this one can go right here to give it a little bit more space, but also to give it a bit more of a to give it some height. There we go. So 3 arches together, and then we have a donut here, which we can create kind of like an island, separate island, but there you go. And it is pretty good. I definitely will suggest to do a little bit of putty or super glue or some sort of bonding material, mortar, to have this more secure so it doesn't topple over. And also be very careful when you move it into your tank, because you don't want to break the tank with a rock falling. So definitely keep an eye on that. And again, that's why I have these cardboard here cut out which the size of my tank, so I can put it all together and envision everything in here and then move it to my tank. Let's try another really quick. We can do something like this too and have 2 arches with a little bit of dimension, like put them right here. So you also want to be careful when handling the rock, because again, it is rock and it will chip, as you can see. So definitely try to handle it carefully, because you can get chips. Or if you grab it like right here, just be careful not to. It's better to grab it by like the center piece, so you don't chip or break some of the rock away, which it happened. As you can see, this one is a chip. So because I grab it more from like right here, so definitely grab it more by the center, and then you can play around. So there you go. You can do something like this, or maybe like right there. There you go. And have it, if you want, you can angle it. Like if you have a Peninsula tank and you want to put maybe these to like right to one side. There we go. And again, I will definitely suggest to super glue or mortar or some type of bonding material to hold it. And here can be another with 3 arches with a little bit of dimension. If you have maybe a Peninsula tank, to be like right here and then going through and then have an island right there. Let's do another one. You can do something like this too if you want to, or something like this, and then maybe have the donut right here on top if you wish. There we go. There is another scape. So definitely you can play around with the shapes, and I really like it because it's so easy to make a scape. And maybe something like this. There you go. And there you go. We have another scape with a little donut shape right here, and there it is. So yeah, definitely plenty of scapes to work with, and I really like it because it's so easy. And I mean, if you even use like super glue or such, it's gonna be such a small amount just to kind of keep everything, just to hold everything together, just to make sure that it will not, you know, fall apart, especially if you're doing more of the gravity defying scapes. But this type of scapes is more just stack them and make sure they're, you know, they don't, like this one. So something like this, I will say maybe not, but just keep working with them. There you go. So this is a bit more stable. There we go, more stable. So right there, and then maybe we can put this one right here, the other arch be right over here. There we go. And this one can even go like right here. Let's put this one right here. And then we have something like that. Again, this is against the wall that I have here. So there we go. And one right here. Let's see if it will stay. There we go. Another scape, really easy, really simple. And I like it because you can also have a nice, you know, height. You also have enough space for the fishes to swim through. And again, it doesn't take that much to create a sweet scape with these shapes. So here with the shapes, let's create another one. Let's do one right here. There it is. And then let's put this arch maybe right here. Look at that, that is really sweet. And then we have still this little cave that you can just put right here. And there we go, we create a nice scape with caves, with swim throughs. Nice, it has a really nice also height, not too tall, but a little bit of height for like your SPS. And then also if you want to do more of a different height, you can do something like this, which I would suggest to maybe do a more of like a mortar, like some type of bonding material to bond those rocks so it doesn't fall. But you can definitely do some gravity defying scapes or like really cool shapes. And as you can see right here, just a little bit of, again, bonding material, some super glue gel will work, some putty. There are different ways of doing it, but yeah, check it out. And this is just with the shapes. And here we have the arches, and let's check it out. So with the arches, another thing is that they all have the 3 holes. So again, if you have the Reef tree kit with the rod, you can definitely use it. Like here's the rod, you can definitely use it for that as well. So definitely love it, again, that is all mix and match. If you have the Reef tree kit, and here are the full ones. So let's make a scape with the arches. So let's do these, then maybe something like this, and then maybe something like, oops. So you definitely want to be careful, and as you can see, be careful because you can definitely chip out the rock. So this is not from shipping, this is actually something like that happened. It fell and it chipped. So, you know, just treat it carefully. It's pretty strong rock, but still, you know, it has its to extent. So let's see. We can do something like this, then maybe put something like that, and then you have like a nice little V shape there with a lot of swimming room, and also some dimensions, some on front, some on back. If you want to, let's do something with some more height to it. We can go here. We just still have some room there, and also a nice enough room for corals on top. And then we can put this one right here, and then there is another one, pretty quick and simple aquascape. You can also maybe go, let's see, right here. There we go. And then if you like this and you see that it's moving around, you can grab another rock or something to balance. So if you want it, you can also use something to balance, like these gloves that I have here, pack of gloves. You can just put it right there to hold the rock for you to like glue it together and secure your rock right there. And then you can go and put a little bit of putty or super glue or the type of bonding material that you decide, and then do something like this too, and then you can have another nice aquascape there. So yeah, plenty of ways to use it. Let's see, another scape. Let's make another scape. There we go. There's a sweet scape. I'm liking this. Look at that. There's so much fun to play with, and they are so easy to create some cool, you know, escapes with a lot of swimming room and also a lot of space for corals. And I love it that it's already purple and it's pretty sweet. So yeah, check it out. Also, if you have different kits that you bought, you can just mix and match and just build to it. Like I have more arches, I can put more arches like right here. And let's see, let's put another arch right here, and then I create another arch, and then maybe increasing the height. You definitely want to be careful because this is not So see, more arches, and then maybe another one right here if I want to create more dimension. And there we go. So pretty sweet with the arches. And then I have this little donut here. I can put it right here, put a nice frag right there, because this can also be used like as a frag, to put a frag block right there. And then we have a nice little island with maybe like an invasive coral, or like if you want a soa island, you can have a little, put a little soga frag and let this whole like little donut get covered with soas, while your other scape is not, you're not covered by soas. So yeah, I mean, look at that. That is pretty sweet. And here's an example of a mix and matching all of the rock. I created a cool rockscape. I still deciding on what rockscape I'm gonna go with, but really enjoying all of the rock and aquascaping. I will be posting a video update on the aquascape I decide on and how I got to it, and step by step. So don't worry, stay tuned, take care, and stay awesome.